What is up, everybody? We got another how-to for you. Now, this is a basic level how-to. Keep in mind, we're all at varying levels of educating ourselves on becoming better fishermen and fisherwomen. Just note, some people don't know what a lot of us know, and I'm finding that in opening this shop. I want to show you how to put a jig head on a bait. A lot of people don't know how to do that. They're used to worm and bobber fishing. I'm going to show you. Roll the intro. So like I said, it's okay if you don't know the basics. Let's go through it. That's what we're here for. We'll teach you how to do it. Now, usually when we're talking baits, there's two different styles of baits when we're molding them, right? There's ones that are directional, which are different. If we were to chop a line right down the middle of there, horizontally, the top version of that obviously would be different than the bottom. And then you have other baits, much like our brand new War Ant, which is the same top to bottom. If you were to slice a line down the middle of that and flip it over, it's the same on top as it is in bottom. So let me show you the difference in how to rig these. So with a bait that's the same top to bottom, it doesn't matter which side you rig it on. You want the bait, you want that hook to kind of lay perpendicular to the way the action of the bait. So if the bait is like horizontal, like so, and this is how you want that water to catch those appendages and make it look as natural as possible, then you want that hook to be popping perpendicular, like a show, to the bait itself. What I like to do is measure up where that hook is going to pop out. So you can go like this and just measure it up, like kind of set it up against the bait until you see where that hook is going to pop out. Make a mental note or put your finger there and start threading down from the top all the way down, trying to stay as center as possible until you've seen where that hook is going to naturally want to pop out based on the hook. Now you kind of fish it through the edge, and remember, we're staying perpendicular so that hook is up and the appendages are out and flat, and then just seat that in. Now, there's two different types of seats. Usually speaking, there's wire seats, or a wire keeper is another word that they will call these. And you'll see here that it is literally a piece of wire that's bent back. These are really sturdy and they work great for keeping your bait on the hook. There's also a lead keeper that is built into the head itself. So this is literally molded, and it's a little keeper there as well, a little barb that keeps the bait on the head when you push it on. Now, with directional baits, where if you were to slice this in half horizontally, you see a difference, a clear difference. There's a top and a bottom. It's made to look like a fish, a swim tail, a paddle tail, a fiddy swimmer. What? A fiddy swimmer. What? If you guys don't know about the fiddy swimmers, check out that link in the description. Go get you some. Fire! Fire! With that said, what you're going to want to happen here, some guys, depending on your application, want the hook to pop out the bottom, like a so. So if you're looking at this fiddy swimmer here, it's a paddle tail. You want it to mimic a natural bait. It has a belly to it, a round bottom, and it has a tail and a flat top. So obviously, this being the bottom, you would have, some guys like to rig it where that head has the hook popping out of the bottom. I prefer, my preference, and you can try different things for yourself, is that the hook pop out the top, so that when the fish comes and bites it, I want to hook them right in the roof of the mouth. That's the hardest part of a fish's mouth, typically speaking. So if you can hook them in that hard, like bony-like gristle in the roof of their mouth, the chances of keeping them pinned is a lot higher. You can kind of measure it up, see where it's going to naturally pop out, make a mental note, or stick your finger there as a guide and start feeding it through until you get to that desired line. The cool thing about rigging a directional style bait, meaning that the top is different than the bottom, is you can use the actual mold line that we have where the two parts of the mold come in and separate. So you'll see a very slight little mold line on the top and the bottom of the bait that run down, and that can be a little visual indicator as to where you can perfectly pop that hook out when you're rigging it up. So again, you're just going to force that hook right through the nose, go down to that visual indicator that you made, or that mental note, or even that little thumb like indicator, pop it out to the desired distance and push that head in past that wire or that lead keeper. And there you go. You got a rigged bait. Now again, for some of us, that stuff comes natural. We were born with a fishing pole, right? but there are many, and I mean a ton of people that I have interacted with, even here in the store in Sebring, Ohio, in a small town in Ohio, that don't know how to do that. And it's not laughable. It's not something to be embarrassed about. Listen, we're all at different levels of learning, like I said earlier in this video. So it's okay to learn. It's okay to say, hey, I don't know. This video is for you. If you have any more ideas, please comment down in the comment section. Share it up if you have someone who wants to learn, and we'll go from there. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.